The water feels amazing right now, which is great because I'm on vacation! Oh, oh that feels great. Oh, this feels awesome. Actually, hold on, I want to try something. Hold on. I want to try something really cool. If I can just reach. Oh. Hey! It's me! Okay. That's a bit of a height for me to reach. Okay, I'll get on the old-fashioned way. Oh, that water in my ears. Hold on. I'll be there in a second. Hello. I'm on vacation now. All week I'm gonna be up here and it's amazing. Dude, the weather is supposed to be like 85 or above this whole time I'm up here. Maybe even warmer. I'm pumped, man. That's awesome. I mean, it's a little cool in the morning right now when I'm doing this, but the water feels great. Hold on a second. Let me dry off real fast. Hold on. There we go. Yeah. Just like in the cartoon, just like. Okay. Let me dry my legs. My legs are all wet right now. My swim trunks are also really wet. Sorry, I have water in my ears. Excuse me. That's my low right now. There's water in my ears. It always feels annoying. Okay, so, what should I'm thinking, should I wear this out like a dress today? Or should I wear it like a cape? Yeah, I'll do cape. Capes are cool. Hold on, there we go, hold on. Okay. Now I just gotta tie it up real fast. There we go. Now everything's all set and ready to go. Okay, so in fairness, my low really is the fact that yesterday I kind of wanted to do what I was going to talk about today, but I forgot to do that yesterday, so I have to do that today, which is fine because it involves something I've been doing for quite a while now. My high is, well, duh, I'm up here. Actually, I'm going to style my hair real fast. Why don't we? There we go. Let me part that way over here. There we go. Now I look fabulous. Okay, so my high is obviously the fact that I'm up here. My act of kindness was, since I have been up here, I have been very diligent in watering the flowers. I water a bunch of flowers when I'm up here. Spoiler, that's probably going to be my act of kindness for like pretty much every single day I'm up here. I don't care. It's fun, actually. Is this the tack from the towel? It is. How about that? Let me see if I can sort of. Yep. Okay, that didn't work. I can't remove it. Not supposed to, under penalty of law, you're not supposed to. There we go. That works. Just gotta be careful about moving my left arm. So, happy Saturday, everyone. So, I completely forgot it's the end of the month already. Which means we have another ARC Thoughts to talk about. And this is actually kind of bittersweet for me. Because this is the second to last one I can do. Think about it. This is, for those of you who don't know, ARC Thoughts has been a series that I've been doing. in which I, as a One Piece fan, have been once a month going over every single individual arc in One Piece. And I've been doing that since January of 2020. It is now July of 2022, and this is the second to last time I can actually do this. Which really does give you perspective on the fact that I started doing this series when One Piece was in the Wano arc, and the Wano arc is the next one after this one that I'm doing today. Seriously, Wano was 4 years, but this arc I'm talking about today was not even remotely close to that. It is called the Reverie. Now, the Reverie in the world of One Piece is essentially an event that takes place every 4 years, obviously in the One Piece world, in which all of the world leaders get together and talk about world issues and such. Kind of like the UN, I guess, in New York City. So basically that. And right off the bat, this arc was legitimately meant to be written for those who have been following these series from the very beginning. I mean, One Piece, for a series that has been as long as it is, has had millions of fans all over the world gravitate toward it at some point during the series. And obviously, especially within the last 5 or 6 years, One Piece has really gotten a slew of new fans, which is great. However, obviously there are people who have been following One Piece for literally all 25 years it's existed. You guys know who you are. Now, me personally, having watched the 4 Kids dub of One Piece, and have been reading One Piece in the manga since 2010, I actually feel like I'm qualified to talk about this arc because, again, sadly between the 4 Kids dub and reading the manga for over a decade at this point, I pretty much have seen it all. With that said, it really was great seeing characters like Dalton from Drum Island and Vivi and King Cobra from Alabasta and, Fishman Island, like everybody was here. Even seeing some of Luffy's allies like Sai and Leo from Dressrosa. Well, Sai's from another kingdom. But the point is, like, everybody's there. Even seeing CP, well, there's CP0 now, but the members of CP9 being CP0, like Rob Lucci and Kaku, like, this was great for me. This is exactly like, with a series like One Piece, as big and vast as it is, you're wondering, what if, like, these characters, like, got together for whatever reason? Well, that's it. And when you're someone like me who's been following One Piece for as long as I have, like, you know who these characters are. You know how they act. And you know, like, what's going on exactly. And, man, it's just hard to talk about because, well, for me it's sad to talk about. Not hard, but it's sad for me to talk about because, like, in a way, all of my arc thoughts have been building up to this one, which is true. And the tag shows up again, of course it does. Where was I? Right. I was talking about the Reverie arc. Literally every arc in One Piece has been leading up to this one, in some way, shape, or form. Whether it was reintroducing characters from years prior, or talking about current events going on in the world of One Piece. And, it's great. This is exactly what I needed to see. And what we also needed to see is, as Totally Not Mark calls it, the big chair. Apparently the world of One Piece is obviously ruled over by the world government. Specifically, these 5 characters called the 5 Elder Stars. And it was believed for the longest time that they were the ones who control the world. And it turns out that there's someone above even them who goes by the name of Im, spelled I-M. Bear with me. It gets even crazier. And apparently, there's one scene where Eam is holding like the wanted posters of people like Luffy and stuff like that, and or not wanted posters, but like photos of Luffy and Princess Vivi, Shirahoshi, like those people. And there's a giant straw hat. Like, a giant straw hat, you say? Whose hat is it? We don't know. At this moment in time, we do not know, which means this video may very well be dated at some point, but you know, that's life, I guess. And this was meant to be an arc in which, after Wano ended, at the time we're all thinking this, like, the world will drastically change. Like, it already took a huge turn after Luffy left Whole Cake Island and received a bounty of 1.5 billion berries. And at this point, between that and what was going on in the Reverie, with Sabo and some of the revolutionary commanders invading Marijois, trying to get Bartholomew Kuma back, as well as battling Fujitora and Ryokyugu at the time, who at the time, we had no idea who Ryokyugu was. We know who he is now, though. Again, it was 4 years ago. Crazy, right? Like, whatever change was going to happen after Wano was going to be even bigger than what was going on now. And I guess, considering that One Piece just finished a month-long hiatus after Wano ended, seriously, Wano ended, there's been a month off, and the opportunity for any potential arc to come next, like that was, seriously, I only started doing my arc thoughts thinking, okay, there's probably going to be like there's going to be Wano and maybe one more arc after one, but no, Wano was that long. Like, after doing the Reverie, which is right now, the arc I'm talking about now, Wano is next, and that's it. That's the last one I'm going to be able to do until, I guess, whatever the next arc is. So, having only read one chapter since the hiatus is over, the only thing I can really say right now is I'm thoroughly enjoying what I've read so far. So there's that. But again, that's only one chapter. And you have to remember, at this point, seeing as how there hasn't been any new One Piece content for over a month, that means that literally anything in the next chapter was going to be good regardless. And it was. In a lot of ways. It just makes me look forward to what's going on next, and it really is kind of bittersweet that One Piece is ending soon. I mean, I kind of knew it would end eventually. In fact, for the longest time, Oda has said that One Piece is going to end in 5 years. We officially have a new timeline. As in a new estimated time, per se, of when, or quote unquote, in which One Piece will end. And that will be 3 years. So we're looking at 2025 right now, which would be it should be 28 years old. That's when One Piece ends. Keep in mind, I think it really is going to be 5 years starting now. Because if Oda ended One Piece in 2027, that would make One Piece potentially 30 years old. Which would be cool. I don't know if that's how it's going to work, but that's a possibility. So, I mean, I can't really talk about much else other than, you know, the Reverie really was a gigantic nostalgia bomb, not just for myself, but for a lot of One Piece fans. Especially if you were someone like me who, regardless of whether it was watching the 4Kids dub of One Piece at the time, because that's how a lot of people in America were introduced by it, or you actually managed to read the manga since 1997. Like, this arc was made to make a lot of One Piece fans just... sorry, there's like a rock right here. Hold on. Put that rock right there. There we go. Oh, I lost the towel. Oh no. Okay. I'll leave it like this for now. The video's almost done anyway. This arc was meant to be made for the fans. It really was. You know, from the story, the Decks of the World, which is like the cover stories on One Piece that Oda draws. Even just speculation on what was going to happen next. The Reverie is one of those arcs where, like, this was the calm before the storm. That was Wano. And speaking of Wano, that's the last arc I can do before I can stop doing this Arc Thoughts series. I mean, what can I say about it? What else can I say about it? I mean, if you've been reading One Piece from the very beginning, this arc was made for you guys. If you haven't started reading the manga yet, do it. I mean, yeah, One Piece started the final saga now, but you could probably finish reading. You can probably catch up before the final saga ends. All you have to do is read 1,054 chapters. You only have to read about 890 something to get to the Reverie, so have fun. I hope y'all liked this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. It would do my channel greatly. As always, I am very humbled to make this video. For all of you guys who watch, enjoy for today. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Saturday. And remember, if any of you guys want to talk or chat, I'm always going to be here to lend you all your back. Take care and make good choices. Hold on. Oh, I love doing this. Except for the sun part. My eyes are closed right now. I have no idea how I look on camera. Oh well. 607 all day, baby.